Today, this day, what is it, Thursday? This is undoubtedly one of the least productive days in America. Nothing got done in our office today. The NCAA tournament started. All work came to an immediate halt. Tonight's show is going to be terrible, okay? You know, every year they trot out that statistic about how much money American businesses lose because their employees are watching basketball, but it's misleading because that's assuming they would have been working if they weren't watching basketball. The truth is, we would have been checking Facebook, all right? It's taking BuzzFeed quizzes. But my favorite part, I love the NCAA tournament, but my favorite part is the close-up shots of the chubby trombone player screaming at the camera. The band wildly cheering for players who won't even say hello to them. I was in the band, I know. The day began with 64 teams, 63 real ones, and one from a made-up college named Gonzaga. The biggest upset in this tournament so far might be the one I instigated up in Washington State. I mentioned the other night that I have a theory, and the theory is I don't believe Gonzaga University exists. I think somebody made it up to recruit a basketball team. It's like, Gonzaga's like eggnog. You hear about it once a year, and then for 50 weeks, you don't see it, disappears. It's gone. Apparently, I opened a Spokane of worms because people in Spokane are angry because I outed them, I guess, with this ruse they've been selling. Last night on the show, I said, I need physical evidence if I am to believe Gonzaga exists, and this is the best they could do.
Jimmy Kimmel, do we have some news for you? Gonzaga exists, and we have video to prove it. A live look on campus right now, where students are gearing up for the Zags' 20th straight NCAA tournament appearance.
Look at that bustling, totally real campus. They're obviously extras in front of a green screen. That could be a live shot of a retirement home, for all I know, but that didn't stop our local affiliate in Spokane, KXLY Channel 4, from continuing to perpetrate this hoax.
We hit campus today to prove the school and its students actually exist. A lot of them tell us Kimmel's not exactly wrong. They've heard this before.
They're like, what is that place? Where is that place? I'm like...
It's not that surprising to me. Some of my friends, they thought I was in Indiana when I went away to school.
Now, that's interesting because that kid clearly wasn't a college student. That kid was Daniel Craig, who played James Bond. This conspiracy goes all the way to the top levels of Hollywood. Gonzaga's about as real as Wakanda, or is it Wakanda? I don't know the correct way. All I know is we should be appointing a special counsel to look into this. And of course, I had a lot of folks tweeted me about this. Christy wrote, Jimmy Kimmel ever heard of a basketball player named John Stockton, played for 19 years for the Utah Jazz? He went to Gonzaga Prep High School and Gonzaga for college. Oh, now there are two Gonzagas they're trying to put. I know for a fact John Stockton did not go to Gonzaga. They say it, but the truth is when he was 8 years old, John Stockton was adopted by Karl Malone, and they just started living together and playing together until eventually they got a call from the Utah Jazz. This one is from the Attorney General of Washington State, a verified account, which is serious. Hey, Jimmy Kimmel, as Attorney General of Washington State, I declare under penalty of perjury that Gonzaga U is real. All right, well, let's see you say it under oath. Your hand on the Bible. Katie writes, hey, Jimmy Kimmel, Gonzaga does exist. I went on a date with a professor from there that was so bad it couldn't be fiction. I have a house 2 miles north of the campus, so stop by if you want to hear the full story. Right, that's how they kill me. That's what they do. They lure me to a house 2 miles north of an imaginary campus, and I'm quiet. Hunkrap Supreme says, hey, Jimmy Kimmel, I live in Spokane, but agree its existence is debatable. If you do visit, I'll take you out for a bag of Dick's hamburgers. Well, I'll tell you something, I've had a bag of Dick's. I lived in Seattle for a year, and I've eaten several bags of Dick's, and finally, from Brent, I think you're onto something, Jimmy. Thanks to you, I'm beginning to understand I've been paying my son's tuition to a fake institution all these years, and that stops now. That's good. Cut that little swindler off at the knees. So none of that was convincing. And this is another red flag. Their school mascot, you know what the mascot for Gonzaga is? Of course you don't. It's the Bulldogs. And that's perfect, because if I came up with a fictional school, I'd pick the Bulldogs as my... I looked it up today. There are 44 colleges and universities with a Bulldog mascot. It's the most common one of all. And listen to this phony fight song they claim was written all the way back in 2010. It's called Go Gonzaga. That's not a song, okay? No one's ever sung that. Play a little bit more. Yeah. Right. Even their school song isn't real. This is ridiculous. The lengths they go to convince us this school is real. They even made a promotional video. It makes no sense.
For 132 years, Gonzaga University has maintained a singular mission, preparing young men and women for the real world, where Gonzaga is. Founded in 1887 by Captain Tiberius G. Gonzaga, in a secret valley visible only to those who are pure of heart. Gonzaga grew from a one-room boarding house that taught rope making into one of the most tangible and actual universities in America. But don't take our word for it. Take a hot air balloon to campus to see our physically real buildings, which are not abandoned structures made to look like a campus at all. At Gonzaga, we maintain a strong and proud connection to our alumni, like baker and businesswoman Betty Crocker, film director Alan Smithy, famous lumberjack Paul Bunyan, and maple syrup magnate Mrs. Butterworth, all proud graduates of Gonzaga University. Come to Gonzaga. We're here, and we are palpable. Believe in Gonzaga, because Gonzaga believes in you.
Yeah, it's not even a website. I looked it up. It went to nothing. If you like that video, click subscribe, and we'll be together until one of us dies.